Aslan for Drop Top Tees, and I recorded this video actually last week. Didn't like the way I did it because I was cameraman and trying to do things while I talked at the same time. It didn't turn out too well, so Abby's home from school now, probably for the next week. You can see right now it's kind of blue, but you can't tell. It's about 36 right now. It's the first time we've been above freezing in the last 3 days, and we're supposed to start getting freezing drizzle tonight and about 7 inches of snow overnight. So I figured I better come do this real quick while we had the opportunity with the weather, because we probably won't be above freezing again, oh, maybe next Thursday, so it's going to be a while. But I want to do a video comparison between WeatherTech floor mats and 3D Maxpider Kagu floor mats. So let me show you some of the differences right away. The WeatherTech is a single layer of high density tri-exuded HDPE plastic, and it fits the wheel wells really well, pretty well. I won't say really well, pretty well. And these are really highly regarded floor mats. We've had some problems with them, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But the keynote here, single layer. And then let me show you one other thing on this. The way they fasten to your posts, let me turn this around. You pop this down on the post, press down the button, and that supposedly holds your floor mat in place. Not as well as they think it does. Now, the 3D Maxpider floor mat is a little bit different. Number one, they just have an open area for the posts. It still pops down on it, but combined with the rest of the way this is constructed, you'll see when we put them in, it works a little bit different, and I think better. So this is actually 3 layers of material. The top layer is it's a plastic, it's a high density, they say carbon fiber look. This is a waterproof plastic coating on top. The middle layer, can't really show you, you can kind of see on the edge here. The middle layer is an XPE foam that provides a little cushioning. If you press on this, you can actually squeeze it down a little bit. And it also provides a little sound dampening. And then the bottom layer, I don't know how well this will show up. This is actually almost like a Velcro. It's just hooks. Can you see the edge there where it's just a bunch of little fibers?
Yeah, sort of.
This is designed to stick to your carpet so that when you put this in place, it doesn't move at all, which to me was the reason I bought these. And like I said, I'll tell you in a little bit when we put these in the car. I'll show you how they differ once you put them in. The price on these, normally in the 90s. I know for the last month you've been able to get them on sale for 78 something or other. And these are made in Taiwan, a strong ally of the US. WeatherTech is made in the United States. These cost around $109. So at full price, they're within $10–15 of each other. It's just that the 3Ds have been on sale for a while now for significantly less. So let's put this in, and I'll show you why I ended up not liking these. And while I put them in, I'll say, one of the things you want to do to make it easier, put your seat all the way back. And then you have to line your posts up, put that down, put this down, and then you just press down, it's already popped in. Now, even with it on the post, look at this. You see how it's moving back and forth? It slides about ½ an inch. But what happens is, as you step in the car and put some forward pressure on these, they pop off. And now watch what happens. Look how far they're moving now. So you're in turns trying to shift, and underneath your feet, these things start sliding around. Now, it bothered me enough, I asked in the forums, anybody else that had WeatherTechs, did they have problems like that too? And I would say, I didn't officially count it, but I would say about 30% of Spyder owners have reported that they have similar issues with the WeatherTech floor mats. And so to me, that's just not a good thing. I think maybe it has to do with how tall you are and how far forward you put your foot to get in. The further forward you put your foot, the more likely it is, I think, that you're going to pop those loose, and then they start sliding around. It just gets to be a pain to constantly have to press them back down, because every time you get out at the shopping mall or wherever you're going, you pop them loose. We had ours for about 3 or 4 months before it started happening, and then it started happening a lot. And to their credit, I contacted WeatherTech, and they replaced them free of charge. The WeatherTechs have a lifetime warranty. They replaced them free of charge, put new ones in, and about a month later it started doing the same thing. So it's like, forget that, I need to come up with something else, because this is the second pair I've had that has the same problem, so I may as well just give up on them. The 3D Maxpiders have a 3-year limited warranty, so not quite as strong of a warranty, but let me take this out and I'll put the 3Ds in and I'll show you how far they move around. The other thing I'll say is, this looks like a piece of plastic because that's what it is. This, while being plastic, because of the textured surface, looks nicer than just a piece of plastic. I might add, you see this rectangle? It's on the driver's side floor mat, it's not on the passenger side floor mat. This underneath it has a thin slice of steel that's meant to reinforce this area, because that's where your feet are going to be spending the most time and moving around a lot. So they just reinforced it to make it more durable. So these go in pretty much the same way, it's just there's nothing to press down. The fit on both of these was very good. Sometimes you have to lift up your seat bar there to get the mat down past it. So you just pop this down, and it's there. Now remember all those little Velcro feely things below? Look at this. I can't move this. You press this down, they tell you to press down on it, so that all those grip into the carpet. This does not move at all. Even if these somehow pop loose, that doesn't move. I've never had these pop out. Now, besides WeatherTech, which doesn't have anything, I might add, if you go to WeatherTech and look on their site, they will say that this plastic is grippy, and they have contours in the bottom to basically just to grab the moisture. These do not grip at all, despite what their literature says on their site. This does not grip your carpet. It just slides back and forth on it like there's no friction at all. It just slides. Whereas the Maxpiders were specifically designed to grip your carpet. They don't slide around at all, not even like a 1/16 of an inch. They just don't move. So let's put these in, because these are what we're running with. Passenger side, same thing. You want to lift up your seat release there, and these go in. You press down. This doesn't move. You can't slide it back and forth. It just doesn't move. Now, while we're in here, this hump. Okay, look at me here. Mm-hmm. Car manufacturers, accessory manufacturers, WeatherTech, 3D, everybody else who makes floor liners. Why in the world, is that pointed at me? Yeah. Why in the world do you not make the floor liner go over this hump? Passengers put their feet there. They wear this carpet down. When you make new floor mats for this car or any other car that has a hump like this, make your floor mat go over that hump. Protect that carpet too. You do that, you're gonna have the #1 selling floor mat for that car, I guarantee it, if the rest of your floor mat is good. Because I just don't understand why you don't cover that. You just look at it and you realize 90% of the people that get in this car are going to put their foot right there because it's comfortable. So your floor mat should cover that. It doesn't affect, I mean, all you have to do is make a little piece of plastic go up over it. You can include it in your molding. I don't understand why nobody does that, but nobody does. So.
My fingers are freezing.
Because it's only 35 or 36 out, baby. So, between the two, if you're in the market for floor mats, I highly recommend going with the 3D Maxpider Kagus. I got mine from Auto Anything. They're available from all different kinds of car accessory sites. I just found the best price there. WeatherTech's, if you're smart, if you decide to go with them, just go to the WeatherTech.com site and buy them directly from WeatherTech. You get the same price, and they're just really easy to work with. Like I said, when I talked to them about what I perceived as a fault, they immediately shipped me out free of cost a new set of floor mats. So I can't fault their service or their willingness to back up their warranty. It's just the second pair I got, which are these, had the exact same problem as the first. So I just decided at that point it was time to go with something else. I researched them and I liked what I saw, read about the 3Ds, and I bought those, and I really love them. I wish I would have bought them first. So in my book, WeatherTech, good, but not great. 3D Maxpider, at least for this car, awesome. And while I'm still on the subject, I might add, I don't really have anything against WeatherTech. I have WeatherTechs in my Mustang, and there the Mustang attaches their floor mats a little bit different. It's a post like this and it hooks on, so I have no issues with the WeatherTechs in my Mustang. They're perfect. They work great. It's just in this car, because of the way you have to press the way they fasten onto the post, the fact that it comes loose, that's really all I have against them. So I'm not, hopefully don't sour you on WeatherTechs. I think they have a lot of good products. As a matter of fact, my cargo liner is WeatherTech and I love it. So I don't have a vendetta against WeatherTech. It's just in this case, for 124 Spider floor mats, I think the 3D Maxpider Kagu is the superior product. I hope that helps you out in any future buying decisions. As always, this is just my opinion. Get everybody's opinion that you can before you buy, but I think you'll be really happy with the 3Ds if you buy those. Okay, and if you liked the video, thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, if you want to throw a little support our way, shop.spreadshirt.com/drop top tees. Buy a t-shirt. Thank you. Have a good day.